got you.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some shot gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most underrated shotguns in Rogue Company, the SKL6. So let's head over and check it out. So we are going to break this weapon down as we do all weapons, then we'll head back up and we will talk about it. So starting out at base, the SKL6 has a body shot damage of 75, a range of 8, a mag size of 5, a fire rate of 2, handling of 29, and a reload time of 0.38. At the rare level, the body damage stays the same, range stays the same, the magazine size is increased from 5 to 8, and the rest of the stats stay the same. At the epic upgrade, we also get an increase on range, so the range goes from 8 up to 10. And then at the legendary level, we do have increased hipfire accuracy and an increase to fire rate. So as you can see here, the fire rate for this essentially goes up from 2 to 2.5, but the handling for the weapon drops down from 29 down to 23. But it gets a hipfire accuracy increase, so I don't know. So the SKL6 is one of the weapons that I just kind of dismissed completely once I mastered it, because it is very much a shotgun, right? You really have to manage your downtime between shots. You have to manage your reload. You have to manage everything about this weapon. And of course, the limited amount of ammo that you essentially have inside of the weapon. Now, Chalk, for example, has replenished, so you really don't have to worry about that quite as much as you do with some of the other rogues, or of course, if you're running it with Lancer. But it does feel like it's in a very good spot at this moment. And I know that I said the Striker might be the most balanced shotgun, and I think I may be changing that. I think the SKL6 is the model shotgun. Now, the range on it is a little extreme, and I know that the range on it at legendary is 10, but it still feels like you get pretty consistent damage output at some pretty long distances whenever you use this particular weapon. I do enjoy this weapon a lot, and I do like the playstyle that comes with it, because it's high risk versus high reward. You have to actually manage your ammo. You actually have to manage your pumps between shot and your fire rate, if you will. You actually have to manage all of these things while using this weapon, and it really feels like it is a model shotgun. I know that it is one of the only weapons in the game that is considered a pump shotgun. Actually, I think it's the only weapon in the game right now that's considered a pump shotgun, because the Striker is fully automatic, the S12 is semi-automatic with no pump feature, and if there is a pump feature, it's almost non-existent, and then you have the Arbitrator, which is a double barrel side-by-side. So this is the only pump shotgun that we currently have in the game, and I would like to see more shotguns brought into the game, absolutely. I think that there's room for more shotguns to be brought in, and how they handle the way that shotguns work in Rogue Company, based off of what we already currently have in the game, that's going to be a challenge that the developers are going to need to tackle, because I do feel like that there's more room for some of these other weapon types like shotguns, sniper rifles, DMRs, and light machine guns, and they're going to have to think outside the box just a little bit to give us some better and more accessible weapons in the future. But that's where I stand. I feel like it's really good, and I feel like that a lot of the other shotguns could potentially be balanced around this one specific shotgun. It does hit hard. It does have very high body damage. You can one-tap some rogues with headshots at very close range. That does exist. but you also have to manage everything else. So if you're running low on ammo or due to the fire rate, you're likely to not succeed in multiple targets pushing you at one time. You have to actively manage your cover, manage your fire rate, and also manage your ammo count at that particular moment. Then that comes into where replenish is kind of broken, because it allows you to just not stop firing ever and get not only your weapon reloaded, but also all of your ammo refunded back to you whenever you down someone or thirst someone. So that is a whole, we talked about that last week. but I think it feels good. I think I'm going to start using it a little bit more. I do like the play style a lot, and it works really good in skirmish maps and some of the smaller maps because you know that a lot of the engagements are going to be more centered around close quarters combat, but you're also going to get that same experience of managing all of these different things and it being a little bit more high risk versus high reward. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. What are your personal thoughts on the SKL6? Do you think that anything needs to be changed with it? Do you think that the range needs to be dropped down a little bit, or even the body damage, or possibly the fall off of the damage at specific ranges? Because it does hit really hard at some pretty extreme ranges, as you can see in the clips that are going on below us here. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
Serious right now?
Halfway to victory.
Fucking turtle over here. Ah, I can't do it. Get your trap, hold up.
They're coming far back. They're resin. Oh, I'm dead. No! All that shucking and jiving.
Lethal out.
Utility out.
Fucking bullets, what? Behind me.
Behind us.
Nearing victory.
Howie. How am I missing all those, dude?
Don't count on me.
Let's go.
Utility out.
Appreciate it.
Shouldn't have rolled there.
I hit somebody with that fucking. Oh, she's hurt.
Move here.
There you go.
One kill. Nice work, team.
Yeah, boy. That SKL6 has some ridiculous range on it. Oh my God.